Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Central Park Rangers Red Army Soccer. As your Red Army prepares to take on the Lady Bandits in round 3 and the final round of the Beer City Cup here in Philadelphia. I am Derek Bullier, and I'll be soon joined by Matt Liebov as we're a couple minutes past kickoff, so we'll let you know when kickoff is about to start and have more information on the game in just a little bit. And welcome back again. I am Derek Bullier, joined by Matt Liebov, Central Park Rangers Red Army against the Lady Bandits. Final and third round of the Beer City Cup as the two teams have taken the field. Couple minutes delayed, but we're going to be underway. And remember, these matches in the Beer City Cup, just 50 minutes, so 25-minute halves on shorter fields as we are kicked off and started here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, you gotta say this tournament's gone a little bit better than California for the Rangers. 2 games played, 2 games won. That one almost ends up scarily in the back of the net, but stay safe for now. But as I was saying, it's been a much better performance from the team thus far.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Rangers have quietly and quickly adapted to the shorter fields. I mean, they won their first match 2-1 against Washington, D.C. FC, who actually yesterday afternoon beat the same team, the Lady Bandits, 5-1. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Rangers match up against the Lady Bandits. But they then won their second match against the Girl Trotters 4-2, scoring much better and having a much better second half, as that one's going to be grabbed as well by the keeper. So some early offense from the Lady Bandits, who are going left to right in their, I want to say, white and gray, while the Red Armies in their red and black kits.
Yeah, and something in that second half against the Girl Trotters seemed to kind of click for the Rangers. I'm intrigued to see if it kind of stays that way, but first half they were scoring goals, but they were also clearly conceding a lot of them. They would start in the lead and then immediately give it back up, and then in the second half, the Girl Trotters could barely touch the ball. They could barely do anything against the Rangers, who scored a couple unanswered goals in that game.
Yeah, I think the turning point was really a moment about 20 minutes into that first half where the Rangers were already up 1-0. The Girl Trotters scored an equalizer. Rangers, about 10 seconds later, scored to make it 2-1. And then about 10 seconds after that, Girl Trotters equalized again. So there was an interesting moment where in about a minute, 3 goals were scored. Right after that, there was a couple minutes of delay, and then the Rangers ended up scoring for a third time. And then the Girl Trotters really never had any super good possessions afterwards. A couple opportunities, obviously, with the short fields. Anything could be an opportunity, but nothing that was really concrete. Rangers scored again in the second half, and it was really all done and finished there. Good opportunity here in front of the goal. Lady Bandit's going to clear. Good move from Samara Costa to get by now at midfield. Tries to get that to the left side. It's going to go out of play off the Lady Bandits. It's going to be a corner for the Red Army. Red Army never find too much success on these set pieces. It ends up behind the goal, so no chance for anything there. It seems like haven't had too much success on these corner kicks.
It goes all the way through. It could have been a good opportunity for the Lady Bandits. Pass goes all the way through, and the Rangers get a good chance to reset.
Lady Bandits, maybe with a good possession here, end up giving it away. The Red Army maybe giving it right back. That pass just barely had enough on it to get it through, but causes some trouble. Red Army end up with it again anyway, but you see these presses are constant, as not only with the short fields, you know, there's just less distance between everything, but also just unlimited substitutions allow for fresh legs nearly throughout the whole match. See Elizabeth Wolf on this left side, crossing towards the middle, ends up outside the posts.
Yeah, no clear-cut chances here, but the ball's moving really well for the Rangers thus far. A couple of 1-2s on that left side, able to open things up on the left wing. It's been a pretty good start for them. Just a couple minutes into this one.
Lady Bandits with
There
a steal
now.
now. In motion. Don't try and do too much, but have an open man on this right side. Tries to fake, it's the left foot, takes the shot, and that one's in. A beautiful goal on a steal. Gives the Rangers, I believe, their first deficit of the tournament, as they're now down 1-0 to the Lady Bandits.
Yeah, just a really good counterattack, able to move really quickly, some defense to offense, and wasting no time with that shot. It was a really good one to bottom left corner, and kind of against the run of play. Lady Bandits go ahead, although the Rangers immediately going up.
Quick on the counter, win another corner. We've seen what the Lady Bandits just did on that goal. We've seen the Red Army do similar things. We saw Asha James get a solo goal in yesterday afternoon's match as the corner finds the Lady Bandits early, gets sent back over. Potential opportunity in the box gets cleared by the Lady Bandits. Samara Costa in front of it prevents it from going past midfield. Solo work down the middle, takes the shot. That one deflected off the keeper out of play. It's going to be another corner. Corner comes in low outside. Elizabeth Wolf with a slight touch ends up in the hands of the keeper, which, interesting to note. Not sure if it's just me or what I'm looking at. It seems like the keeper and the rest of the players for the Lady Bandits all wearing very similar kits. Normally you see much different color variation, although the Red Army's keeper also in red compared to the rest of the team, so kind of interesting on both sides. Rangers try and get that one through, ends up too much and behind the goal, so gonna end that possession there.
Lady Bandits so far have not been able to keep much of the ball, but when they've had it, they've been pretty dangerous, just moving really quickly. And clearly, it's giving the Rangers some issues.
Lives with Wolf wide open on the left side. Don't quite have the numbers, but cross anyway, ends up over the goal on a shot. So another dangerous possession for the Rangers. And if I'm the Red Army, yeah, you're down 1-0. It's your first time you've been losing at all in this tournament, but I really wouldn't stress too much. You've been able to score pretty consistently over the past couple games, 6 goals in 2 games. And, I mean, this is a high-scoring tournament. I wouldn't stress about being down just 1 goal. We've seen the Red Army opponents score after being down 1 goal, and I just really wouldn't stress too much with how this offense has been playing.
Well, yeah. I mean, you never want to go down first, especially, but in a tournament like this, and when the goals are just kind of flowing, you can't let it impact your mentality. Plenty of goals left in this game, I'm sure, and no reason to worry.
Free kick for the Lady Bandits on that play. Early goal for the Lady Bandits. Not even 10 minutes in, about 9:30 elapsed. Of course, 50-minute matches, 25-minute halves. Gonna be a throw-in now for the Red Army. Gonna keep it close. Try and just get it out their own backfield. Costa down the middle to James. Now back to Joseph. Through the middle to Wolf. Back to James on the right side now. Takes the shot cross. You got Elizabeth Wolf right there with a header. Gets her head on it. Just not quite able to push it in. So it looks like we're going to get a hydration break here in Philadelphia. You get shortened halves, but you also get hydration breaks anyway. Just about 11 minutes in, we'll be right back with the rest of the first half action. 1-0 Lady Bandits over the Red Army. Welcome back, everybody, as the second half of this first half is about to get underway after the hydration break, and the Red Army find themselves down for the first time in the tournament. Just down 1, so an early goal by the Lady Bandits forces the Rangers into a situation they haven't been in all tournament, although definitely not the worst spot to be in, as this offense has been well oiled and a good machine so far. That one's going to be rolled out of play. It's going to be a throw for the Lady Bandits. Red Army steals it right back. Got a nice possession on the Lady Bandits' third, although now it's forced all the way the other way. It's going to go off the back of Samara Costa, end up behind the line and out of play.
Yeah, just a chance to settle down for the Rangers with a break like that. Maybe make a couple adjustments or substitutions to try and get that goal.
Throw comes in for the second time. Lady Bandits take a left foot shot. Blocked right in front of her. Kind of a poor touch. Leaves it dead in the middle. As the Rangers on a counter. Pushes it forward for Asha James. Can she get to it before it goes out of play? She'll give up on it. Not able to get there. Lady Bandits get the first touch off the goal kick, but the Red Army end up with the possession. It's definitely been a higher possession game for the Rangers so far, but obviously the score dictates the other. Just haven't quite been able to get that finish that they need. Although this might be the chance. Asha James takes the shot. That one trickles in. And there's the equalizer from Asha James from the right side in.
Yeah, well, the goal was definitely coming, but Asha James, we've talked so much about her, just a creative engine, especially in this tournament. How good has she been coming up with the goals once again?
That's goal number 4 for her in the tournament. In just 3 games. She had 2 in the afternoon match against the Girl Trotters. She had 1, the first goal of the tournament, probably her best goal against Washington, D.C. FC, where she striked it from midfield as the Rangers now with another opportunity to score. That one's chipped back towards the middle, but away from the goal. Centered for Joseph, now further in. Rangers working well, like a well-oiled machine here. The Lady Bandit's going to try and take that away. Going to kick it just out of play on the sideline. Just barely not a corner. It's going to be a throw. Comes in, goes back. Takes a shot, more of a cross. A good touch there. Might have given an opportunity for a shot or a pass back out to maybe take a shot there, but doesn't quite get the perfect touch. Ends up back with the Rangers, and then another poor touch there leads to it going behind the goal and out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for the Lady Bandits. Didn't quite lead to another goal, but just another really good string of possessions for the Red Army.
Yeah, what we were saying earlier, just kind of keep playing the game that you like to play if you're the Rangers, and they've been able to do that so far. Look, be in a better position because of it.
definitely looking good at the hydration break. I think they've looked quite good all match. Just getting that goal is really the issue, and now that they've got it, they can play hopefully more free and more like they've been wanting to and have been the past couple games. Finally not in a deficit.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to agree, and I'd also have to say, to be fair to them, the goal the Lady Bandits scored, you could argue, kind of came against the run of play. You know, Rangers have done a great job managing and holding onto the ball and searching for that second goal now.
Asha James trying to get that one in front of the goal. Does the job, but ends up with the Lady Bandits. Now they're gone to counter-attack down the right side. It's going to be a reset. That one ends up back with the Lady Bandits. Shot attempt ends up just wide. Played that much more casually than the shot intended, as it just missed the post by a couple inches, it seems. Pass intended for two runners in the box, but ends up cleared. Red Army going to keep the possession going. Costa sends it wide. Good move there, moving in. Had Erica Shack there, takes the great shot, another shot. Nearly gets a third shot there on the double rebound. Finally rolls out of play.
You know, both at the goalie, but the keeper had to make the save, and in my opinion, two very good saves in the end. Way to stay calm under pressure from her as well, and just keep it a tie game.
Rangers just peppering the goal with shots. Just not able to get anyone in. I mean, two really good shots there, just ends up right at the keeper, and she deflects them. Nearly got three off there, but the defense finally able to clear it and get it away. Dina Mulich now down the middle of the field. Rangers have certainly found their groove in between defenders, trying to get it back towards goal. That one ends up in the corner. Another beautiful assist from Dina Mulich and another goal for the Red Army, as now they lead in this match 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, once again, just kind of sticking to the game plan, the Rangers, and it's starting to work now. Back in the lead, as they have been the last couple games, just staying calm, staying with it, making your passes and playing slowly but surely, and once again they get a goal because of their patience.
Monica Viveros with that second goal for the Red Army. Also scored yesterday, so her second goal of the tournament. She's been a huge contributor so far in this offense that's been really renewed. That's now 8 goals in 2.5 games. Going to be a reset for the Lady Bandits, just keeping the pressure on the Red Army. Don't want to let down for a second with these short fields. You saw how quickly the Lady Bandits were able to score even without holding much possession. You can see really how quickly a game can flip on its head. Of course, with the Red Army coming back and scoring 2 goals before the end of this first half. Rangers with the throw on the opposing third. End up having to reset after the Lady Bandits threatened to take the possession back, but it's been pretty much all Red Army since the Lady Bandits goal. It's been 2 more goals for this team and a lot more shots.
Yeah, to some degree, it's been a pretty dominant performance on the ball so far for the Rangers, although scoreline doesn't reflect that as a shot goes wide.
So it looks like that will take us to the end of the half, as just about 25 minutes in to the match so far. And with that, the Red Army, they're leading 2-1 over the Lady Bandits, looking to play again later this afternoon for the championship and, of course, the $5,000 grand prize. We're going to have half number 2 for you all in just a little bit after a short break and another 25 minutes of Central Park Rangers Red Army soccer. Of course, they're leading 2-1 over the Lady Bandits. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back as we are at kickoff right now. Coming back at a great time as the Red Army there, again, still in red. They're moving left to right now. Lady Bandits in white, right to left, as we left off with the Red Army up 2-1, and they're quickly on the offensive end, looking to increase their lead and, of course, put on a good show in the championship game later today. I believe at either 2:30 or 2:50 Eastern Time. See Erica Shack forcing her way through, stealing that possession, taking the shot off the foot of the keeper.
Rangers starting off right where they left off. Couple big chances and lots of the ball.
Takes another shot there, and that one finds the net. Rangers quickly in half number 2 find themselves up 3-1 now. Wasted no time getting that third goal.
And now there's no looking back. The Rangers with just a couple of goals right in a row and another dominant performance in this tournament.
And I just want to correct myself. That shot earlier was from Carolyn Langer, not Erica Shack. But the Rangers find themselves up 3-1, trying to make it 4-1 on that shot there, trying to find the right corner, and just skips by. I mean, it's after they conceded that first goal, they've come out with a vengeance now. They've taken the lead, and they want more.
No reason to let up, but the Rangers are already through to the next round. Why not get that goal difference up a little bit and get yourself ready?
Yeah, with how the standings are, as the Lady Bandits are on the offensive now, that one looks like it's going to go out of play and up as a throw. But with the standings how they are, the Rangers top with 6 points. The Washington, D.C. FC and the Girl Trotters both got wins yesterday against the Lady Bandits. They both are at 3 points. And then the Lady Bandits, of course, 0 for 2 on their first 2 matches. It's going to find themselves with no points. So Washington, D.C. FC and the Girl Trotters playing right now. And the winner of that match is going to face the Red Army later today. The standings, or if the score holds now, it looks like the Rangers are going to go a perfect 3-0 in the group stage. 9 points for them, and then they're also obviously going to look to go a perfect 4-0 and secure the Beer City Cup for New York.
How great would it be for a New York team to head into Philly and bring home a trophy?
Be
Certainly
absolutely
would make
fantastic.
many of the New York sports fans happy.
Not only do they get the Knicks championship, but they get the Central Park Rangers Red Army. It's basically the same thing.
Just about.
Kicked back off the goal line. Back a little further just outside the box on the corner. Lady Bandits trying to prevent goal number 4. It's like Dina
They just
Molich.
can't seem to really get the ball off the Rangers as that one goes out of play. It's really, they're just kind of passing around Philadelphia at this point. Not much they can do.
I mean, it's been pretty constant, good possession, some good ball movement as well, getting almost everybody involved. been a really good about half hour for this team, and I mean they're certainly looking to win this match first, of course, but obviously looking forward to that championship game as well.
Good run here. Could be through. And they are. It's another goal for the Rangers.
Off the left foot, finds that right corner. Stephanie Arrington with goal number 4 for the Red Army. As that one finds the net once again, and they're stacking the goals. And that means so much more for Arrington, coming back from an Achilles heel injury. A year and a half she's been out, and she comes in the Beer City Cup and scores that goal. That's got to mean so much after so long.
Yeah, just a great story there, Derek, as Rangers go 3 goals to the good. And how easy was it for them to go from defense to offense there, just gliding through Philadelphia's defense, and a great finish in the end to make it 4-1.
Trying to get that back center, nearly gets a footer ahead on that one, but Lady Bandits in transition. But I mean, we saw the Lady Bandits score the first goal of the match. They were up 1-0. That was the first time we saw the Red Army at a loss or at a deficit in this tournament. And then, you know, took a little bit, but they scored that first goal, got number 2, and now they're up to 4, threatening for 5. Able to get a shot off here, surrounded though quickly. Good move there to get past the defender, past another. Just the keeper in the way, takes the right-footed shot. Nearly in that right corner, but a save by the keeper.
A great one-on-one opportunity just to give themselves a chance to get back in this game. No good.
And the Red Army just as quickly in transition on the offensive end, tries to take the shot, goes off for a defender. It's going to end up blocked and into the corner out of play. Looks like it's going to be a throw. Misses the touch there, allows the Lady Bandits a possession. Kind of tries to do a spin, keep possession through to 2 defenders, but gives it away. Takes another shot there. That one's beautiful. Top right corner. Just a tap to get that one past the goalkeeper. Throws her, didn't even move. That's number 5 now.
And there's not really much left to say here, Derek. It's just been Rangers start to finish, especially in the second half. And what a finish this time into that top corner. 4 goals now.
Getting everybody involved. That was Erica Shack with goal number 5. So I believe we've had 5 different goal scorers for all goals.
I believe you're right. Just kind of shows the versatility that this Rangers team has. So many dangerous players as a beautiful ball gets switched to that right side. There's so many options on offense you can go to, and that makes them especially dangerous.
That's another goal, number 6. Not sure who got the last touch on it. Not sure if it was Shaq or maybe another player, but multiple coming in. As that's another goal. That's number 6 now. The Rangers just showing off.
Yeah, they're just having fun now, Derek. Couple good moves. Dribbles past the goalkeeper. Somehow ends up in the back of the net.
Once they got close to the box and the goalkeeper ended out of position, and the goalkeeper ended up basically on the right post and the ball on the left. A couple players swarming in. It was inevitable that one was going to get knocked in.
I gotta say, at the moment, every time the Rangers touch the ball today, it's felt inevitable that they'd score a goal, especially in the second half, and they're just kind of reining in at this point now that they've unlocked this Philadelphia's defense.
I believe it was Ramajayan with the 6th goal, so I think that makes 6 different goal scorers for the Red Army. That one nearly finding that near post, and a Lady Bandit as well. Looks like it's going to be a corner. First, we're going to have a hydration break as the hometown Philadelphia Lady Bandits find themselves down 5 goals after they scored first. It's now 6-1 Central Park Rangers, Red Army, Lady Bandits. We'll be right back with the rest of the second half in just a moment.
Every great player starts somewhere. Not with trophies, not with perfect footwork, but with a ball at their feet and a love for the game. At CPR, we teach more than soccer. We build confidence, friendships, teamwork, and the courage to keep trying. From first kicks to big goals, every player grows here. This summer, give them a place to learn, play, and grow all season long. Register for CPR Summer now.
Pretty sound advice.
Welcome back, everybody. Once again, Lady Bandits take their corner after the hydration break, and the Rangers quickly on a breakaway going back down the field. After halftime, the Red Army found themselves up 2-1, and they allowed the first goal to the Lady Bandits. They found themselves down for the first time, but quickly countered with 2, and now in the second half, it's been all Red Army. They've scored 4, and every single one of their goals, all 6, have come from a different scorer. Saves that one from going out of play, gets the cross off, ends up off a Lady Bandit. It's going to be a corner.
The Rangers just starting right where they left off, putting the pressure on. No sign of letting up yet.
Going to be another corner, as you can see in the background. Wrexham and Sunderland actually playing on the field next to us. You heard fireworks earlier. That was because of these two teams, so they're playing just nearby here in Philadelphia.
Pretty funny to see Wrexham here. That's the team that Ryan Reynolds owns, and Sunderland, a pretty well-known Premier League team in England in the top division. Pretty funny to see them sharing a field with the Central Park Rangers. Really great to see.
Third corner row for the Red Army. None end up in a goal. That one's finally pushed away. But the Lady Bandits end up knocking it out of play. So it's going to be a throw right about midfield.
And good job by the Rangers to keep up the pressure, even though they're up so many goals. Still working very hard.
And again, with the Rangers already securing their spot in the final, Washington DCFC and the Girl Trotters match matters a lot because whoever wins that match will play them later. Have to see who comes out in this women's division to play this Red Army team that's been formidable. I mean, they beat Washington DCFC first match of the tournament 2-1. They beat the Girl Trotters 4-2 yesterday. If the score holds, it'll be 6-1 as that one's off the keeper. Another save is it'd be a 6-1 win over the Lady Bandits. Lady Bandits win the one-on-one. Wide open. See if they can maybe score number 2, but the defender comes just in time. Tackle, trying to take it away. Goalkeeper right there, trying to dive on it. Ends up nearly in the right corner.
Yeah, a bit of a panic there. Kind of the first sign of light from Philadelphia in a little while, but Rangers get away with that one. It glides just wide.
And that would have been a spectacular solo goal to not only get through the goalkeeper, but 2 defenders as well. Nearly got it there as the defense kind of, like you said, Matt, panicking a little bit, but no harm, no foul. Rangers still up 6-1. Trying to get that in, squeezing it between 2 defenders. Doesn't quite get it there, but some bad touches from the Lady Bandits might extend the possession anyway. Gets it through in the box. I believe it's Erica Shack again. Getting driven into the corner, pushes it back. It's going to knock out a play. It's going to be a throw now. They're saying it's going the Lady Bandits' way. I thought that was off. I thought it was off the Lady Bandits. Another throw, Lady Bandits. Looks like they're going to lose it there. Some good ball movement here. The Red Army not letting up for a single second. Maybe reset here.
But they've been, like we've talked about, they've just been untouchable in this second half, or really the whole second half. Philly's kind of gone in between pressing them and now just kind of sitting back because Rangers have done such a good job holding the ball under any circumstance, and the ball movement's just been perfect.
It's like we're in another corner for the Red Army, and I mean, you're right. It's been an untouchable second half. I love that word that you used. It's just been a fantastic half, and I mean, leading into the championship, that's exactly what you want to do. You want to play a really good second half of your final match to really bring that momentum into a team that you've seen before that might have an advantage against you since they've seen how you played, although you also might have an advantage against them. And I mean, with such a big confidence booster at the end of this game, I mean, that's got to be huge going into the match in just a couple hours. Goes between the legs of a Lady Bandit, ends up cleared but out of play. Just trying to center it, maybe get another shot on goal. Shaq pushes it back. Full reset coming. Good touch there. Back towards the middle. Some contact. Lady Bandit's going to win it. Like maybe a foul on the play. Free kick in a pretty good spot for the Red Army. Just one player standing between her and the goal. Takes the shot. Just sails right over. Goal kick for the Lady Bandits as we're nearing the end of this one. Just about 5 minutes left to play if there's any extra time as well. But if the first half end is anything like the second half, likely not much added if anything. Going in that corner, looks like it's going to be a corner secured for the Red Army. Haven't found too much success on these. It's been tough on the set pieces, but that one gets knocked in. Didn't give me a second to get the words out, but Erica Shaq knocks that in. A repeat score finally.
Able to take it quickly and catch Philadelphia off guard, just playing so much quicker than them. And I mean, I'm running out of words to praise this performance from the Rangers. It's just been unstoppable as well from them. Running out of superlatives here, Derek.
I mean, it's tough when there's 7 goals to keep adding a new word onto each one, but I think Untouchable pretty much describes this second half performance. 5 goals in just the second half alone, and it's a shortened half as well, just 25 minutes, and we've still got a couple minutes left to play. That one finds the net as well.
It's a good finish there. Keeper, to my eyes, could have been a little bit better, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's just another goal to a long score line and a long day for the Lady Bandits.
So what might have been an injury at midfield, doesn't look like there's anything there, but Erica Shaq looks like she gets the hat trick, as goal number 8 seems to be the dagger, and that'll end the match here in Philadelphia as the final group stage match of the Philadelphia Beer City Cup comes to a close. Central Park Rangers, Red Army, Lady Bandits. Red Army comes away with the win 8-1 after scoring 8 unanswered goals after going down 1-0. I mean, electric, outstanding, untouchable performance here going into the final.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really play much better than this, especially going into a final. Just an incredible performance, and not much else to say for the Rangers.
Just an immaculate performance, I think is the word I'm going to use, but going into this final, the Rangers have all the momentum in the world. They've beaten all 3 teams that they've played, all 3 teams in this women's division. Washington, D.C. FC 2-1, the Girl Trotters 4-2, the Lady Bandits 8-1. They're going to play one of those first 2 teams, Washington, D.C., or the Girl Trotters, later today at about 2:30 p.m., I believe. So make sure to stay tuned, and we'll let you know who is the opponent as soon as we know the final result of that game happening right now. And For Matt Lebov, I have been Derek Boyer saying so long, and make sure to tune in about 2 hours, 2:30 Eastern Time, for the final Beer City Cup Philadelphia Central Park Rangers, and we're not sure who next.